you're starting a new map on City Skylines. You've had a little bit of experience, and you know what kind of city you're going to build, and you're thinking, let's just get into it. I can't wait to be able to start a new city and get everything that I want done. And then you realize, oh, I haven't been on this map before. Where's the natural resources at? I can't really see it until large village. Should I really start planning out and laying out the bones of my city before I can see where the natural resources are? Well, I know there's some trees here, so maybe I'll think about unlocking this way for my first industry section and plan to have my first industry over there. So let's run with that idea and get the bones of our city sorted, which is the sewage and water. And then you're gonna go and put down a road here that is 232, and another one here that is 152 by 232 again. And then you're like, oh, I know I need electricity, that's right. Put down a coal power plant because I don't have access to wind right now. And you can always delete it later, right? You can always move it and start somewhere else. So let's think about our grid. Let's open up the road tools. Oh, it's pretty flat over here, so I guess we'll start our main city. No, you won't do that. You're not going to do that at all. You're going to go right back into water, and you're going to put down water pump stations. This is what you do. You sit here and you think, maybe I actually don't like this starting tile. Maybe I'd want to start my city somewhere else. But I don't have the expansion points to get there right now, so I may as well build this and delete it in the future when I don't like it or it doesn't really line up with my greater vision. Like, I don't want to actually have to do that though. It feels bad to start a city and then kick all your citizens out just because the starting tile that you're given just doesn't quite sit right with you. It doesn't fit in with your overall plan. And then also you got to think about the expansion points that you've got. Like, you only get so many of them in the early game. You got to be careful about what you put down and what you want to spend your expansion points on, because there's just so few of them. It's really risky if you take the wrong, you invest in the wrong thing. Like, you're stuck with that for the next half an hour, 45 minutes of gameplay when you're setting up the rest of your city and grinding out those levels, keeping your citizens happy. You gotta be careful. You gotta be careful with your budget too. Everyone knows how difficult it is to stay in the green in the early game. All these service buildings, they just take up so much of your budget and so much of your money. You really gotta balance the amount of citizens that you got in your city versus services, and actually, maybe you don't need to think about any of that at all. I got milestone 5. I've got water, sewage, primary school, medical clinic, high school, firehouse, police station, electricity. Just go ahead and turn all of these off because, again, the budget. You know, you really got to be careful with where you're spending your money. Let's just turn these off while we are now free to plan the city of your dreams. 25 map tiles. You can go wherever you want. And do whatever you want. What's that? 400 and 3.1 million. So you're left with 2.5 million after purchasing all of these. And putting down some parks and some more services. Maybe you want to put down a post office, even though it's bugged at the moment. Maybe you put down a post office. Your citizens need post. And you're left with 2.5 million. think I can start building my city now. I think you can too. So go have fun.